scamming food off you. It could be that as well. Look how cute I am. Meow. Give me treats. Meow. Oh god, every time. You're gross. Stop it. There we go. Where was MJ coming from, actually? Because that's concerning. Who's responded to that? Okay, that's not even... God, she left just as the... Writes in capitals. I'm here. Oh, they found the Northern Roanoke one. Fantastic. And did they find the Brandywine? No. That's unfortunate. Hmm.
Hello?
Can I help you?
Let me in,
Nah.
please.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
It.
Ha!
Jesus.
You never get rid of me now.
Oh no.
I got a... I got a telegram from Hart saying to come here for bank training and no one was here.
Right. That's because there is an active bank robbery in Valentine.
Oh my god, which
Yeah.
one?
What do you mean, which one?
Which bank?
Valentine.
I was just there.
I know. It's fine. We'll sit tight. They'll have it sorted. It was only one person, so I think they'll get it covered soon enough. Thanks, Bandit. Thank you for the lurk. 3 in the bloody morning. Yes. Wait, where is it 3 in the morning?
How's it going?
Oh, yeah. Are you right down there?
I'm okay.
Okay. You sound... Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Are you sure? You sound very sort of forlorn.
I just have a little bit of a headache. But it's not too bad that it's affecting my mood. But it's just enough that it's annoying.
Okay, fair enough.
You know? Mm-hmm.
Alright.
What?
Alright. Tell MJ she smells.
I was just in Valentine talking to some people from the bathhouse. They wanted me to be a stripper at someone's bachelorette party, which I politely declined.
Yes, good, fair enough. What? Alright.
They said they already had a ton of male ones.
Right. Okay.
It's for Miss Maggie, and they're like, it's probably going to be her last wedding.
What the bloody hell
mixed
does that
signals.
mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I don't even know how to interpret. Like, does that mean she's old, or this one's the one, or?
I think I'm leaning towards hoping they mean this one's the one, but I don't think that's what they meant. I don't think that's what they meant.
Holy fuck!
Back to sitting.
Ooh, book is
I want
on.
to adjust how I'm sitting slightly.
Oh, god damn it.
My belt buckle got stolen yesterday.
I did read that. Yep. Are you okay?
I like that belt buckle, not like sentimentally, it was just neat. Then she read my diary out loud, which I don't appreciate. But then she gave me her diary after because she felt bad, and I read a bunch of it and got some interesting information.
Like what? Anything good?
Her full name, which is Hattie Dassler. She said her first name, not her last. She's in a feud with Lola and her gang. She's dating Waggy.
Right.
However that's said.
Mm-hmm. That's how I've been pronouncing it.
Thomas,
Yeah, no idea.
who I think is
Right. Yeah.
There's some stuff about her time. She also wrote poetry, but I was trying to skim over the poetry to get to the shit that actually happened to her.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah. The fact that she never imagined
Filthy.
herself to be the violent kind, but she really doesn't like Lola.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. And then she said Lola and her crew are talking to Laura about their things.
Sure.
About things going on. So yeah.
Bloody Valentine.
Goddamn Valentine.
I need a bath.
You need what?
I need a bath.
A bar?
Bath. A bathe.
Okay, I was just hearing you say I need a bar, and I was gonna say.
Yes, I need a bar.
Are you okay?
Right. You can't stay here by yourself, so.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Also, I got to hang around with Beckwith while he was off duty yesterday, which was really nice.
Ooh.
Don't you ooh me.
Ooh.
He also gave me a key to his room at Valentine.
Ooh. Getting serious.
You should.
Did you tell him about your Guama adventure?
He knows I went to Guama.
Hmm.
We both know that we can go see other people. It's
Right.
fine.
Yep.
It's just he doesn't need to know all the details.
Right. No, fair
You
enough.
said
As
that.
long as you're both agreeing on that, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bikini bottom. Okay.
Why did you leap in the bath from a distance? You were still in the doorway.
Because I'm having a good time.
I didn't need to see a flash of cheek as you went by.
Sure you did. That's much better.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I will eat it. Yep, that's the stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, back to go sitting. I guess.
Could do a patrol of Blackwater.
Blackwater Foot Patrol.
Yep.
What?
Nothing. You know, someone reported a bluebonnet in a jar in water, and the report just reads like someone's left a flower in a jar in the office, and now they've got it as evidence.
What?
So, I don't know. Maybe there was something.
That's...
Maybe there's more to it, but the report reads it's just a flower in a jar. I don't know.
I'm confused.
Yeah, me too. I'm pretty sure it's been taken in as evidence. I don't know. I'll have a look.
At what point did trinkets and presents become evidence?
I don't know. Like I said, maybe there was something weird about it. I don't know. Huh. Alright, okay. Yeah, alright. No, the medical people have come through. Yeah, this has been reported, so I'll just tidy all this up, I think.
Okay. I'm guessing it's been jeffed already.
Well, you'd hope so. Oh, fuck's sake.
What?
What?
Hmm? Hmm?
Clean it up, guys. Come on. Don't. If you've done it, clean it up.
Let us continue our foot patrol.
Sure.
Where there's a Hungarian outfit for some reason. Those are very expensive horses.
Yeah, if it's the
This is
same
like
one,
a
it's been
2,000
going
whatever one.
down to 2,000 on a horse. Oh, it's alright.
You're cute.
Thank you.
I'm talking to the horse.
Oh, apologies.
But you as well.
Oh, thank you. Forced compliment. I'll take what I can get.
Okay. Keith,
Yes.
go in.
Righto. Thank you.
What?
Nah,
Someone's running.
why is he running?
Why is he running?
Why is that
Why are they
bloke
running?
running? Why is everybody running?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Maybe he's got diarrhea. Yep.
Someone with that kind of problem should not be hopping off and onto a horse.
No, bit too jumpy. Yep. Yep.
Yep, we don't need to go into
No,
any more
I
of the
was gonna keep
specifics.
going, but I wasn't. No, I'd rather not. Even
Did
thinking
you know
about
that
it.
Kitty
made me sick.
sells milk?
Who?
Kitty.
Who's that?
She is also a lady that enjoys wearing a corset a lot. She's ginger.
Right.
I typically see her
Okay.
around Valentine, but come.
Split. What? Oh God, what?
Look,
Nope. Nope.
one joke.
Nope. 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 As a father, I cannot. I cannot.
Yeah, it's.
No. It's too much for me. I can't. Why is that person running?
Why?
I don't know. Just saw them run back this way. Yep, there they go. They ran from the sheriff's office direction. What are we gonna find?
We find out it's just like a new deputy or cadet.
Yeah.
It's just someone completely not suspicious who's just in a rush.
Yep, most likely. Well, there we go. Oh.
Very loud people.
Yep.
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 Why is everybody riding fast in this town? Everybody just needs to take a breath, relax. What? What do you...
I'm saying I don't know. It's just a little, huh? It's 15 days until my son's wedding.
Wonderful. You picked out your outfit yet?
Don't know if there's a colour theme.
Ah, okay. Where is the fire? That where like?
Oh shit. Okay. Hello?
Have you seen Annie?
Annie Braithwaite?
I don't think so. Just Annie. Her boyfriend's near the medical office
Is Annie a medic?
Her boyfriend is looking for his girlfriend, Annie.
Is Annie a medic?
No, her boyfriend's near the medic office.
All right. Well, no idea what you're talking about. Sorry.
All right. Thank you.
How the fuck are we supposed to know? What does that mean?
The only Annie I really know is...
The only
The
Annie
only
I
Annie I
know
know
is
is
the
Annie
one that we
Braithwaite.
met the other day. No, you know two Annies.
Oh, I do. My brain just isn't working so good.
What? Imagine asking someone Do you know Thomas? They're partners over there. That's nice. Who are you? Why are you... What?
That's Adelaide Roach.
Why are you saying it like that?
I don't like her.
Oh,
She's hard by the boyfriend.
Oh,
She's also
okay.
a friend of Zip.
That is a runaway horse. Oi. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Here we go. Behave yourself.
Howdy.
You know, she was
Horse being an asshole.
going for a swim. Yeah.
Careful, she's got a confirmed kill now.
Oh, you...
What?
Right, okay.
Paddy McConnelly rode off on her, and the next thing we know, he is downed and died very shortly after.
You know,
Oh
the
my
Diddy
God,
gang
okay.
came over in Valentine asking about that, about the whole Paddy situation. I didn't have the heart to tell them that it was your hearse that actually killed him in the end.
I mean, and the fucking hundreds of gunshots that
I
going
mean,
around
boy.
the bank, but he had a lot to do that himself. Okay, MJ, we gotta get this fucking training done today.
Please.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna have to get it started and then go to a meeting, so
Oh, I'll come along so I can sign you off.
Also, in a wonderful twist of fun, Adelaide Roach is in town.
Adelaide!
Yeah.
Fuck me, what does she even do with herself these days?
I wouldn't ask that question, it'll only revolt you. Okay,
G'day, mate.
let's go to Valentine.
Hi,
Wait,
Lauren.
wasn't-
I swear to God.
Well, I've gotta go whatever. Okay, we got 2 other cadets in Valentine. If you want to get set up here, and keep MJ and get her ready, I'll send the other cadets this way.
I tell you what, we do one scenario here in Blackwater. We'll go to the new bank construction over there, and the other cadets can meet us there.
All right, I'll head to Valentine first from a meeting, and then I'll send them here, and then I'll try and come back before you're done. Okay?
Right, perfect.
Perfect. Thank you
Have
all.
fun. Oath, you're down for some training now.
Mhm.
You wanna send a tip to the tip line and just say the training's happening here as well, just in case anyone's anywhere else.
Aye.
Perfect.
Alright, MJ, that's your job.
Okay.
Let's get it taps in.
Just say, send cadets.
Alright, send cadets to Blackwater, the construction area.
Okay.
Meet him here.
Yes. My one excuse to run.
I'm sorry to rope you in.
No, that's alright.
You okay?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Okay. Hey, alright, I'm thinking we just use this building here and just do bank training here.
Sure.
Works well enough. And you're close to a tip line, which is always nice.
Yeah. That's true.
You done training before? Like trained folks?
No.
I know you've done the training,
Yeah,
otherwise you wouldn't be here.
I think I did the training. Yeah.
Okay, right, that's fine, I can lead it.
No, I don't think. Oh, hang on.
she's
I was
done
one. I did one bank training where I just played the hostage, so it was just very theatrical.
Oh, yeah, that works.
Hello. I'm just having fun. I'm just up. My insomnia is
New heart.
ridiculous right now. So
Okay, let's have a look. So, oh, it's just bank robbery that she needs to be signed off on. Okay, interesting. She's been a cadet for a while too.
she said she wanted to take her time with it. So
Okay.
But I think now she's
Hey,
getting
look, she's
sick
been
of it.
trained by Rip Riley. There you
Alright.
go.
So what happened? Nothing. It's been a very quiet stream, which is very nice. Nice for a change.
All right.
You all right down there?
I've been waiting for a perfect time for bank training.
Okay.
Oh, I know. There's never a good time.
Finally, it's when I have a headache.
Oh no.
But I will survive.
Have you done any bank training before? Is this your first time?
This is my first bank training.
Okay, aye, no worries. All right, let's do it then. So we're gonna make it pretty. We should have the other cadets coming
Excuse me.
down, so we'll do one quick scenario with you, and then what I'd like to do is get you to teach the other cadets what I've taught you.
Excuse me.
It's the best way to learn is to teach someone
I'm a
else.
very visual learner.
Oh, aye, don't worry, you'll get some practice in. So during a bank training, during a bank scenario, there is a few things that we need to bear in mind. First of all, one is public safety, making sure the town is nice and secure, so that we're not getting any complications and that folks aren't going to get shot or something. So, calling martial law is the first thing you want to do. I'm going to make this fast, by the way. So I know some people do trainings and they're like, it takes about 2 hours because they're like, let's let you give me all the answers first. But sometimes I think it's just better to go through it. So right, you want to run into town, you want to call martial law, make somebody in the team at least is calling martial law. Now, 6 folks usually will be responding to a bank scenario, and that's usually how many folk you're faced with as well, but you need to make sure that that is the case. So the first thing you want to do, if you are the first on scene, is once martial law has been called, you want to ask them how many folks they've got with them. So get as much information as you can. You want to see, who am I speaking to? How many folk you've got in the bank? How many folk have you got maybe outside the bank? And how many hostages have you got, if any? And make sure you've got a good head count. Now, the most important thing, secondly, is that the hostages are okay. So you need to make sure that they're like your number one priority. Check in with them all the time, make sure they're okay, make sure they're not being mistreated. It gets a wee bit complicated when they get mistreated because obviously we can't just sit by and let that happen, but breaching a bank is very difficult. So we like to try and do everything we can to make sure they're okay. Now, most of the time, folks are going to have some demands. They want something from you. Now, sometimes it's something fucking weird, like they want 7 bars of chocolate for whatever reason. And sometimes they want some more extreme things from you. They want you to not chase them. They want you to all dismount your horses and be in vision of them. They want you to do things that put you in a difficult spot a lot of the time. And it's up to you to use your good judgment to say no and to maybe negotiate with them like for a more reasonable ask. So sometimes maybe they'll be like, I want your horse. And you'll be like, no, you can't have my horse because I need that horse. And maybe you can make a deal for some other mode of transport for them.
Okay.
Now, that's kind of a rare occasion, and you probably won't be asked to do that, but it very much depends on how many folk you've got in town with you. Like, if you've got, like, only 6 of you, most of the time it's going to be very hard to meet any odd demands, because you need to be all together to, chase after them. But if there's, like, a lot of you in town, then you can be...
Morning!
Those sort of demands. Now, I probably should have mentioned that when you roll up onto a bank, if you are the first person who is negotiating, you will be the lead. And you'll usually choose a second to be the person who runs around giving the demands that you've asked about. So you'll be the one in charge. You'll be the one standing in front of the bank, giving all the talk, talking to them, making sure the hostages are okay. And you want to make sure that you are close enough to them to talk to them loudly, but not so close that you're in like open view of them. So you don't want to put yourself in like a shit position where you're going to get shot down. And also, they are most likely going to be armed, so you'll also want to be armed.
Okay.
Let me think. Oath, do you want to add anything?
Just the scenario I had. If they ask for a wagon that is, or a carriage that is reasonable, but I was advised to get them the 4-horse one because it's actually slower and harder to control. And also, if they're in a wagon, then you make it very clear that they will be pursued by some people in a wagon also. Because it just...
Aye, so yeah, feel free to match, like, for like.
Yep.
Now, just because you're leading the negotiations doesn't mean you necessarily have to lead any chasing that happens afterwards. You can nominate somebody who's going to lead that if you feel more comfortable with that. If you feel comfortable doing that, completely fine. A lot of folks like to use these opportunities to try and get us in the worst possible position to shoot us down. So often they'll go across bridges and barricade things and be a pain in the ass in general. So just bear that in mind if you are leading a pursuit. But once they are done on the bank, once they're like, right, we're fucking done, we're out of here, your priority again is going to be the hostages. So you want to make sure the hostages are safe.
Okay.
Yeah, ideally they come out first and you get them off to the side and we make sure they are not harmed in any way. Make sure that we've got them around the corner before anything sets off. Then usually they will come out of the bank and run away. And that's up to you guys to pursue after that, as organized as you can. Now, once that pursuit has happened, ideally, you'll have 7 folk in town, so one of you can stay behind and take statements from the hostages and lock up the bank. You'll be like scraping around for fingerprints and making sure it's all locked up.
Okay.
And even if you know who's in the bank, it's usually good to scrape for fingerprints too, just in case.
Just to be sure they don't have, like, just one odd person in there.
Aye, or maybe they've just stolen someone else's hand and are using that to pack locks, who knows?
That's incredibly fucked up.
I have some fucking worse though. Okay, any questions?
Not currently.
Right, let me double check there's nothing I forgot. I know my type of training people is chaotic and not very useful sometimes, so let me just double check.
To be fair, the training so far that I found the most intense was Monet, because
Aye,
he
takes his
said,
time.
he said, okay, we're doing shootout training. You need to get us to the other side of here while giving commands. You've never done this before. Okay, go. And then we all just had to shoot and pretend people were shooting back. It's like,
Aye, it's fucking terrifying.
it is terrifying.
I also good to remember as if you can get descriptions of the folk inside the bank. That's always good, especially if you're staying behind, because you can write it all down very quickly. And also you'll want to be quite clear about how many law you've got outside there. In an ideal world, you'll get like 6 of you responding to a tip, and you'll all turn up in town together, and you'll be all organised. But it's never ideal. Let's face it.
Yeah.
Doesn't usually work out that way. Okay, there's some demands that are reasonable, like food, beverage, within, as long as it's not going to take you too long to procure, then that's
As long as I don't
fine.
ask for 20 fucking churros, I think we're fine.
Exactly.
I know how to make them, but at what cost?
And obviously we, as well as the hostages, we want to make sure the town is safe. So try and avoid any shootings going on in town. So usually we will allow them safe passage out of town. Doesn't mean we won't chase them, because we fucking will. But we're just not going to start chasing and shooting in town. So passage out of town without armed conflict, and a very small head start, so they can have like maybe 3 seconds to scarp out before you start chasing them.
In my training, I was told don't give them a number of their head start, because that leaves it open to negotiation. So don't
Right, there
say,
you go.
all right, guys, we're going to give you a 5 second, or, they might say, I want a 5 second head start. All you can say is, I can reassure you, you are allowed to leave town safely, and then we will pursue. Don't give them a number. Just gives them, it's about not letting them think that they've got the upper hand, going, okay, well, there's their head start, so I'm going to say 10 seconds, and then the negotiation starts, and you're just, stuck in that.
Yeah.
So
Aye,
yeah,
okay,
safe passage guaranteed. No number on it.
And then things that might be unreasonable. No weaponry. We're not going to give them guns. We're not fucking arming them. That's up to them to do
No.
themselves. No large amounts of food or items. Don't give them a hostage, and don't swap a deputy for a hostage. We
that
need
sounds-
deputies to respond to folk. Don't let folks on the rooftop if they are not already there to begin with. We need to control the situation. Don't. Folks like to ask stupid things of you, like come over here and dance and put your guns away. Don't do that, because then you're just letting yourself be open for bullshit. We don't open the back door or crack safes for them, and yes, that does happen quite a lot. Folks ask us to.
What?
That's
Aye.
amazing.
What?
Folks are like, can you open the door? Can you help me, please? And
Can
we're
you
like, "No."
help me because I'm so shit at the one thing I'm trying to do?
Sometimes you feel a bit bad for them. Like, it's so
No.
unfortunate that you've taken the time to get yourself many days in Sisika, but that's your fault.
Don't be dumb.
Exactly, don't be dumb. But compromises are acceptable. You know, like we can compromise here and there. You know, we don't have to be hard about everything. If they're not being assholes, then you know we can be a wee bit flexible with them.
That's not another bank
It's just
robber, is
the
it?
situational awareness. Okay, so with that in mind, what do you think negotiators' main jobs are?
Ensuring the safety of the hostages.
Yep.
Aye, and then what else once you've got the hostage?
Ensuring the safety of the town and the... Ensuring the safety of the town. I'm going to keep it at that.
Aye, no, correct. And also to communicate. That's the number one thing for all deputies, communication.
Execute all robbers.
And including, you know, asking them questions like, what are you doing after this? Where are you going? What's your plans? Of course, they're never going to fucking answer you, but you might as well ask it.
Some people are very dumb and overshare.
Aye, that's true. So you might as well ask. Okay, I think, yeah, let's just do a quick scenario. Oath, do you want to be a bank robber?
I will try, yeah.
I could be a bank robber if you like.
It's time for you to be a filthy little
It's alright.
criminal.
We'll see.
I believe
We'll
in you.
see how it goes.
Okay, Oath's gonna go inside the bank, and when he's ready to be a bank robber, he's gonna give us a big boom to let us know the safe is being currently cracked.
He's going to do a big kablam on.
Kaboom.
Okay. Can I make a real quick? Can I see how you would do it first? Is that okay?
I know it. So I would get my gun in my hands, and if you're using yours, please unload it. See?
Don't worry.
And I would get somewhere out of sight like this, and I'd go, Saints Crossing Sheriff's Department. Let us know who's inside the bank, please. What's going on inside there?
Howdy. This is Clemens.
That's that Clement crime inside there.
How dare you insult my family?
I'm sorry, Clement, not crime.
Thank you.
How many folks you got inside there with you?
We have 3 others.
Three others, alright. You got a name for your little outfit there?
The money makers.
Shit, okay, that sounds serious. You want to take over? I believe in you. Go on.
I don't have a long arm on me. Okay. Okay, 3 of you inside. Do you have any hostages?
Yeah, we got 2.
Okay, can I get them to speak, please, loud and clear?
Alright, hostages, speak up. Oh my gosh, it's really scary in here. Alright, that's enough chit chat.
Okay, it's gonna be okay. Do you have anyone outside?
Yeah, there's 2 on the hill.
Okay, we got 2 on the hill.
You on the hill, heard you?
I need you to declare martial law, quick.
I heard you. Saints Crossing Sheriff's Department, martial law has been called. Please leave town.
Okay. Now, Mr. Clemens,
Yeah.
I'm sure you want to get out of here safely. I want those 2 people you got in there to get out of this safely.
Sure.
Is there a way we can work this out?
I have
What are you
demands.
looking for here? What are your demands?
I want a blue diamond.
A what?
A blue diamond.
I'm afraid I believe we're sold out on blue diamonds. That we might need to tone it to something a little more manageable.
Oh. How about 6 stews?
6 stews is way more manageable.
Oh,
We
well,
can
alright,
definitely do that.
6 stews then.
How about we get you those stews? You send out at least one of the hostages as a sign of trust.
Oh, okay. Well, Let's see those stews and I'll think about it.
Okay. We need 6 stews.
6 stews, okay. Any preference for flavour?
Any preference of flavor? Is anyone vegetarian?
Stew flavored.
Stew flavored, no preference.
Alright, I'll get working on that.
Okay, we're gonna get the stews.
All right.
Hostages, you still okay? I'd like to hear them again.
We're okay, I guess.
I guess I'm okay.
You're gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. Now, once you got those stews,
Then I want an armored wagon.
we. Oh, they're not in production out this way. We can't get you
What?
an armored wagon.
What? Your law, you
That
can
is
get
way
anything.
above my pay grade. I'm sorry. Is there something little, something else we can get you instead?
No, I want an armored wagon.
I'm afraid that is just something we cannot do.
Hmm. Then I want a couple of your horses then.
A couple of horses.
A couple of your horses. They're fast. They're law horses.
Horses don't have jobs. We can see about getting horses, but I'm afraid
Yeah.
you can't really take our horses. That'd be worse for you. That'd be way more charges. You don't want that.
I'm going to get away. I'm not worried about that. I want 3 Mustangs
3 Mustangs.
or an armored
We can't
wagon.
get you 3 Mustangs.
Well, I've got 2 hostages here. Maybe I'll just get rid of one of them.
You get rid of one of them, then we're coming in.
Them's
So how
fighting
about-
words.
Instead of an armored wagon, we get together a different one for you. Hmm?
Oh, well, yeah, all right.
Yeah. See, that's way better.
Hey.
Way more reasonable. Definitely saying this when he cannot hear. We need the most inconvenient wagon possible.
Alright,
it's
I
not
the most
armoured
broken
fit.
wagon I can find on the way. Here's your stews.
Okay, we got the stews. I've got the stews. You can see, standing up for a second, I'm holding them.
Right.
Uh-huh. Now, if you want these stews, you're gonna have to send someone out.
Well, I suppose. Hey, I'm free. I'm free. All right, there you go.
Okay.
Where are these stews? All
Here's
right,
your stews. I'm gonna put it back
wonderful.
so you can get them.
All right, I'm coming out to get the stew. Don't get any ideas. We still got one more hostage.
Okay. Everyone waiting. He's collecting his stews. There's still a hostage inside.
Excellent. All right, we're about ready to come out, I think.
You about ready?
Yep.
Okay.
You got that wagon or what?
Definitely incredibly inconvenient wagon.
Aye, we got a lovely wagon for him outside. It's got one
Perfect.
wheel.
We have one.
Aye, we've got a pursuit wagon, don't worry. Highly armoured. Best in the class.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. When you come out, I want the hostage to come out first and
Okay.
come over to this left side by me. Okay.
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 And I want
I'm gonna stick with the hostage. And
I
show
want-
this.
a 5-second head start.
I couldn't guarantee you'll get a head start, but once you leave town, we gotta pursue.
Hmm.
We ain't gonna start firing at you in town. I can guarantee that.
4 seconds.
Once you leave town,
Is that a guarantee?
yes.
Deal.
Okay.
All right.
Ready.
Hostage, get in front.
Now want them over to the left here.
Alright, off they go. Free! Yay!
After head. All right. Okay, Oh, so would you like? Could you go check the tip line, please, and see what these other cadets are?
Sure.
I'm a bit worried they got
Yeah,
lost somewhere.
okay. Just put at least some guns back in, some bullets back in my guns. If that ping was a second bank robbery, I swear. Can you move? What the hell? I swear this keyboard's broken. Suspicious activity. Forward to Valentine. Well, I mean, it's been opened. Don't know where they are. Is it? I know who that is. Keith's not supposed to be able to do accents, so yeah. That's why it came and went.
Very fast, like they are just fast and abrupt. The folks are just fucking in and out before you can even react in time. Some of them are a bit slower, like what we just had in Valentine. Did any worse from them?
Nope. Four deputies are headed to Valentine, but no cadets in tow, so. Just said 4 to
okay.
Valentine, so I'm not sure where the cadets are.
Do you know what the bellow is earlier?
Just suspicious. No, can't even say that word. Someone being weird.
Suspicious.
That one.
You need to go to sleep.
No, I'm fine.
I know, you're fine.
How long have you been awake?
A normal amount. It's only 4 p.m.
Normal amount.
It's only 4 p.m.
When did you wake up?
At a normal time.
That's
Hang on, I have to do backwards math. This is hard. It's 4 p.m. Midday. 7 a.m.
okay.
Jesus Christ.
That's normal time.
That's no. You know what? I'm not going to argue with you. Sure. Okay. Do you have any notes for MJ? Both before we do another run through.
No, I don't. I think you did quite well.
Thank you. Right. So now, try and work on your confidence. You know, project yourself a wee bit more. I know you are a confident person, so I don't think it will take too much work. Just try and treat this like a real scenario.
Yes.
I will be the criminal this time, and I'm going to be a right bastard about it.
Nah,
Oh, is
shit.
that there? Is that?
Maybe the cadets just haven't run into anyone who's gonna tell
Maybe.
them to go training.
Maybe. Yeah, the message hasn't been passed on. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
how
not
I
sure.
should have done, but fuck knows.
I don't know.
Poor cadets. Oh well, it's fine. If they do my training, they'll be done with it within about 2 minutes anyway. Okay, I'm gonna go inside the bank and just treat me like a real scenario. Treat me as if like this is your first time negotiating a proper bank. You've got a full team of 5 deputies behind you to, you know, push around. And acts like I'm a very known violent criminal.
I'm trying to think of a specific person I can pretend that you would be.
Who would you know? Maybe, do you know Lola West, maybe?
I've heard of her and met her like briefly once.
Maybe, let's think. Just imagine I'm the dating gang. Fuck it, why not?
Jesus Christ,
Mm.
okay.
Aye? You know, because then you're expecting the fucking worst, aren't you? Because you know that it's going to be violent if you're not careful. Alright, and that goes, you know, when you know folk, it's a lot easier to gauge how you're going to respond to them because you know how they're going to take it. Alright, I'm going inside.
Now, Deputy,
Hmm.
it's been a very interesting day.
Sure.
Everything's been so peaceful.
Mm.
Nothing has been going on.
It's been nice and quiet.
Don't you love when nothing happens?
I love it.
I love when the
nothing-
day's
Oh
quiet.
my goodness me, what was that?
Did you hear an explosion? Because I didn't.
I did.
Why didn't I hear it?
I don't know. There we go.
There we go. I need you to send out martial law among the town.
Righto.
Right now.
Righto. Alright, clear off everyone. Martial law, bugger off. Thank you.
Howdy, Saints Crescent Sheriff's Department.
Oh, hi
Deputy
there.
Mary J. McFarlane here. Who we got inside?
Oh, nice to meet you, Mary J. McFarlane. I'm Annabelle.
Annabelle.
That's right, Annabelle, sweetheart. Don't forget it.
Is that Annabelle with an E at the end, or no?
I'll let you decide.
Well, Annabelle, might I be asking how many you got in there?
Oh, I don't know. We got maybe 5 of us inside here.
Okay, 5. You got anyone waiting outside here?
I think we've got one over on the hill over there.
Okay, one on the hill. You got anyone held hostage inside of there? Oh,
Oh, we might have a couple of folk in here.
okay, how many?
2, maybe.
2 maybe. I'm afraid I'm gonna need a little bit more of a solid number on that, and I'd like to hear them.
What's it worth for you to know?
It's worth everything for me to know how okay they are.
Oh, they're just fine for now.
No, I want
Don't
to
you
hear
tell me.
them.
I'm okay, thank you.
Okay, who we got in there that you're holding up?
Timmy and my brother Jimmy.
Timmy and Jimmy. Now you two are gonna be just fine, okay?
I wouldn't bet on that. You know who we are?
It'd be a lot more helpful if you told me.
Oh, well, I'm the brand new recruit to the Dead End Gang.
Fucking
You know
hell.
what happens when we don't get what we want.
I'm well aware. How long you been part of them?
Oh, you know, maybe a couple weeks now.
Couple weeks? That don't sound like a new recruit. That sounds like someone who might be a bit more old time.
Well, you know, they like to take their time.
That they do.
Now,
Any other members in there?
wouldn't you like to know?
Yes.
Well, I guess you'll have to watch and see, won't you?
Okay.
Now, I have some very specific demands right now.
Okay, and what would they be?
I need to see Sheriff Rabbit. Now.
Sheriff Rabbit ain't on duty right now.
Well, I need the next best thing to Sheriff Rabbit then.
What would you consider the next best thing to Sheriff Rabbit?
You got Sheriff Malone on duty? You got Sheriff Hart?
Now, why would you be looking for them?
Well, that's none of your business.
It is quite my business when you're seeking out my superiors. Ain't nothing wrong with a little curiosity.
I just
But I
want to
don't
have
believe
a
they're on
nice
duty right now.
conversation with a sheriff. Is that so hard? Come
Can
on now.
arrange to have a nice conversation at a sheriff's office with them.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm gonna be taking these 2 hostages here, and we're gonna be going somewhere nice until we find
No.
a sheriff.
You ain't leaving town with them.
Oh, how are you gonna stop me?
I got myself and 5 others out here, and if it happens to them, we're coming in. You try and take them out of town, it ain't gonna go too well. So I recommend that we come up with something that just works a little easier for the both of us.
How are you gonna guarantee we're gonna get out of here in one piece without you shooting us all down then, huh?
You ain't gonna be shot at in town. We don't want a bloodbath on our hands.
Is that so?
That is so.
Alright then. Well, it looks like we're almost done in here. Timmy, Jimmy, stay with me. I'm gonna bring these 2 out with me, but they're gonna come out last, okay?
Mm-mm. Nope.
How about in the middle?
Oh.
The middle? No, I said last. They're gonna come out behind me last.
You
Nope.
got anywhere special you're heading?
I suppose you'll find out, won't you?
They have to come out
Come on,
first.
fellas. Let's go.
Timmy and Jimmy, I want you coming to the right.
Bang, 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 bang,
That's
bang.
usually how it'll go down. They'll just fucking... They won't cooperate with you if you ask them to very nicely. And, you know, you'll always be like, alright, can I have the hostage out first? And they've fucking gone before you've even got the question out of your mouth. Aye, okay. So in that situation, obviously...
I needed to work on more communication with the others outside.
I can help. And it's a very hard situation when it's so high, like, tension and pressure. Because
Yes.
you're trying to concentrate a lot of the time on not fucking up.
Mhm.
But, communicating with your folks and making a plan is usually good. Like, if you know that they are violent folks, you know that shit's probably going to go down. Making sure you're all prepared for that and somebody's, you know, designated as the leader and all that.
Okay.
I'd say maybe checking in a wee bit more on Timmy and Jamie and asking them some questions is always good.
Okay.
Getting to know them a wee bit, getting them talking and all that is not a bad thing. And keep maybe asking lots of questions about, you know, how is it going? Are you, are you feeling like you might be done soon? That's always useful too, because then you know, even if they run out, at least you're prepared for it.
Okay.
Let me
They-
think.
if
Any
they
questions at all?
No, I was just gonna say I remembered something. If they threaten harm or anything towards a hostage, you can remind them that the hostages are actually their only bargaining chip that they have, so they better keep them in, you know, the best condition that they can afford them,
Aye,
because
because
that's the only thing stopping
a lot
a
of
breach
law
as
work
far as
is
they're
bluffing.
concerned. Yeah.
No, exactly though, because a lot of the time you don't want to breach, and you don't want to let them know that, but you really don't want to be breaching. It's a
No.
piece of work to do
Yeah.
that. But putting that threat over their head, because they know that if you do breach, they're in a fucking tin can basically. Like they're probably going to be chewed to shit. So they don't want that either.
Okay.
Oh, aye. Aye, just keeping your confidence, basically making sure you're
Yes.
leading, making sure you were pretty good there. I think you made sure you were leading the conversation and keeping things going. I tried to keep it every now and then a bit of an awkward silence, so you'd have to push it, because that's what you have to do a lot of the time. Is, you know, they don't want to talk. Usually they're talking amongst themselves in there, so you have to like probe a little bit, and it's a bit
Okay.
awkward sometimes, but. That's what it is. The most, as long as you don't clam up just because they're not responding, that's important. Aye, okay.
Imagine in some of the pauses, obviously I'd speak to people out here. It's just difficult when there's not a bunch of
Aye,
people
absolutely.
waiting for.
But then
Stuff
most
for
of
you
the
to say.
time, they won't be close to you. Your deputies will probably be like over the air, and most of them. Now, if you're not a negotiator, I don't think we covered this enough in trainings. But when you're not negotiating, you want to be behind cover ideally, and it doesn't
Yep.
have to be full cover. But it's just if shit goes down, you want to be not in the open, and you want to be
Okay.
also
That's
armed.
why I went behind the wagon.
But most of the time, aye, I saw you by there. Very good.
I actually didn't see you go back there, so that's why I was a bit confused.
Now that is what your second should be doing. Ideally, your second should be keeping tabs on everybody that's around here and make sure they know where every deputy is in case they need to communicate. So if you're a second, then that's your job as, you know, making sure you're close to the first as much as you can be, but also communicating between everybody. And let me think. Right, I think that'll do for now. Usually when you chase folks afterwards, you are better sticking together and only getting one person in than you are separating and getting fucked up somehow.
Yeah, that. Yeah, that just makes sense.
As
Splitting up
much as
usually
it-
don't go well.
Aye, and as much as it can be disappointing if, you know, a bunch of them get away, then it's just, it is what it is sometimes. And the worst case scenario, the worst you should be is in pairs and having two people go after one person, which does happen a lot as well. The hardest thing is coordinating, and folks will complain about folks not being coordinated. But fuck me, you try and coordinate a bunch of people being shot at the same time while
Yeah.
everything's loud.
It's
Nobody's
rough.
going to be able to pay attention to anything. Aye, so don't worry. People will get split up. The important thing is making sure that you're all accounted for at the end. So we had a shootout with the Dead End Gang the other day, and a bunch of us got split up in the end of that. But we made sure everybody was accounted
Jesus
for.
Christ.
You came back.
Mhm.
And sometimes that means, you know, somebody's been shot down somewhere and you need to go find them. But it's just making sure that everybody's aware.
Yeah.
Communication. And you've done pursuit training, I see, and it looks like you excelled on that on your paperwork. So you are well ahead for that one.
Yes.
I think I'm just debating whether I sign you off on bank training now, or if it's best to go through with another deputy as well, just in case. How confident are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty confident. I think it is just one of those things to, like a lot of the training, it's hard to.
I know it's hard unless you got it in practice.
It's difficult when obviously it ain't the full thing happening.
Exactly.
Can
Okay,
I-
well. Oh,
Can
I'm
I
sorry.
ask, in situations like, say, if you do have a personal history with the people robbing the bank, but you do, there's like two of you there, can you just say, you please lead? Just for the sake of them not getting more angry about it?
I think it's a good sign
don't
of
see why
leadership
not.
to know the strengths of your team and to know when they'll be better at something. So if there's somebody I know's got a good rapport, then I'll usually defer to them,
Yeah.
and there's no shame in that. Unless there's some bias, you know. If make sure you know, deputies shouldn't have biases, but you know how it goes.
Yeah. If there is a bank with 10-ton gang, I would say specifically, I have a long history with them and they really don't like me. So I would
Right, okay.
try and put someone else's to
I'd see as well.
do some negotiating for safety reasons for the hostages.
Even if you do have good rapport with the gang as well,
Yes.
don't let your guard down. Make sure
Oh, of
you're still
course.
armed. I know there's deputies in the past they've you know disarmed themselves because they felt safe around a gang, and you can't be doing that.
Jesus.
I think that's it. So, what do you reckon? Both are we signing her off?
I don't see why not. I haven't read the file because we're close friends, so didn't want to put too much
Oh right, okay.
bias in there.
Your
Speaking of
bias.
bias, yeah. So I've literally not even picked up her file, so yeah.
Okay. Well, the rest of the everything's glowing so far. Well, it looks like you've done every other bit of training available to you. Then, so do you have any questions, concerns? Do you have thoughts about your cadetship right now? Do you feel ready to move on?
I do feel ready. I think a lot of stuff I will just learn while on duty and such.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
there's
you will.
heaps to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a good way.
Right, well, let's get
I
back to the
learn
office
about
then.
paperwork and Jeffs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the fun
Jeff.
part.
Jeff.
Honestly, the
yeah.
real training starts once you've got the badge.
Yeah.
The thing is, I really like doing paperwork for the SCTA.
Well, there you
I
go.
like
fun.
writing shit. I like writing shit. I'm gonna be stuck with so many people's paperwork.
Yeah.
I can already tell.
It's good fun when you can put together a full report like very quickly after something to get everybody charged up.
But
I mean, I've already got a book of just regular statements and things I've found because I can't write them anywhere else.
Boy. We'll go check the tap line, make sure there's nothing going on, and then I'll write up your feedback.
I want to move quicker
Mm-hmm.
because my horse is up there.
yeah. Damn it.
terrible criminal. But I mean that in the most complimentary way.
No, that's 'cause the other
As in, I
horse.
couldn't see you as a criminal.
Thank you.
Most basic of compliments.
Yep.
Is that?
Ain't gonna lie, that's a fine old nag you got there.
Is this?
Aye, if you think there's need to, aye, feel free.